Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something really quite interesting. This is the toggleable redstone fireplace, and for anyone that's wondering, yes, it is a little bit strange, but I thought it was a cool redstone contraption, so let's take a closer look. Now the idea behind this one really is quite simple. What we have here is a completely flat wall, and off to the right you can see we have got ourselves a lever. So if we fancy getting a little bit toasty, perhaps putting our feet up next to the fire, all we have to do is flick this lever here. You will see our fireplace pops out, and then a fire charge is dispensed onto the netherrack, meaning that it all lights up and we have got ourselves a functional fireplace. Then once we're done with that, perhaps you have to go off and do something else. All we have to do is flick this lever here, the fireplace will be retracted, the fire will be put out, and we will return back to a completely flat wall. Very nice. Now if we take a look around the back, you can see all of the redstone behind this thing. This iron circuit here is just the input circuit, so we're not going to be counting that in the size of the build, but this 3-wide circuit here is all of the redstone behind our retractable fireplace. And I know what you're thinking, that's quite a lot of redstone for what is essentially a silly little project, and I'm going to have to agree with you there. This is quite a big redstone project considering what it does, but you have to remember that this is the sort of thing that you build late on in your survival worlds. You've done all the essential stuff and you're just looking for fun little builds, and this is definitely one of those fun little builds. I mean, who here hasn't wanted a retractable fireplace at some point in their lives? That might be just me. It's probably one of those things that's just me, isn't it? Well, now that we've discovered that maybe I'm just a little bit odd, I feel the need to mention that, as always, there is a world download down in the description that you can check out for yourselves. Chuck it into your Minecraft world saves folder and have a little bit of fun. But for those of you who want to build this thing, how about we crack on with that tutorial? So you want to get things started with a 3x5 area, and the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the block swapper down at the bottom. So you want to place a sticky piston here with netherrack on top like that, then place 2 temporary blocks going across like this with a sticky piston facing across there, and a half slab or your floor block on its face. Then you want to place a block down like this with a redstone torch off to the side like that, a block here with redstone dust on the top of that one, block up like this with a repeater running right into that one there. Then off to the side of all of this, you just want to place a half slab here, 2 blocks going across like this, and redstone dust on top of both of those. Now to start doing all of our piston bits, you want to place a block on top of this piston arm here, then place a dispenser facing through that block, and that is of course going to be filled up with our fire charges that is going to be shot out to light up all of our netherrack. But then next to this dispenser, you want to place pistons going up like this, a piston on top of that dispenser, and then 2 more pistons like that, and pistons going upwards like this, which is of course going to be making up our chimney. Now what you want to do is you want to place a block here, 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 and all the way up to the top. And then for this next bit, we're going to be using some stair trickery. You want to place stairs in like this on either side, and then to make those flat with the wall, all you have to do is place a set of stairs facing in this direction here, and you should see that they fold round, giving a completely flat wall. Once all of that is done, we can head back round the back and place a block next to this top piston here, blocks on top of those pistons with redstone dust on top of both of those. And you want to place a block up like this on either side with a repeater on top of both of those. You want to place a block up like this on either side like that with redstone dust right in the middle there. Then over here you just want to take a repeater output from this block that is going to be running out like this into this half slab here with redstone dust on top. Then you want to head down beneath, place a sticky piston facing downwards with a redstone block on its face. Then place a block down like this with a repeater running straight into that block, and that will connect up these pistons to this block swapper. And finally, for the falling edge monostable circuit, you want to head down to your redstone block, place a block down like this, a repeater set to 4 ticks running out into a block up like that with redstone dust on top, a block on top of that repeater with a dropper facing upwards, a hopper running down into that one to create your falling edge monostable. Then you want to chuck any old item into that dropper there, place a block like this, running a comparator out from that hopper, and that is everything done and dusted. So if we flick this lever right here, you should see that all of your pistons extend, the block will be swapped out, and then as you just heard, the dispenser is firing. So now what you have to do is fill up that dispenser with your fire charges, and you're all done and dusted. So there we have it, ladies and gents. That is your retractable fireplace all done and dusted. It's a very simple build, and it's all a little bit of fun. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.